So going into game 4 against the Brooklyn Nets at the Barclays Center down 2-1, I thought we might as well put Frank Ntilikina in the starting lineup at the 1 because his defense on Spencer Dinwiddie was definitely A1. So we want to have more of that for him on Dinwiddie the whole game. And aside from that, he's a solid offensive player, honestly, because he's 6'7" and can score over some smaller guys. And on top of that, I really like how he facilitates when he's at PG and even the 2 when he just has the ball in his hands. So I like having him in the starting lineup. Aside from that, though, if we take a look at the team comparisons game by game, game 1, 102-94. We both teams shot 82 shots. So look how the games go on. In this game, 3-pointers, 23 for them, 27 for us. 12 free throws, 11 for 12 for both teams, 24 fast break points each. But if we look at game 2, then things start to dwindle down a little bit. We only shoot 68 shots and they shoot 78. And while on top of that, 17 fast break points for us, 28 fast break points for them. But then as we go on to game 3 here, well, you see that 62 shots for them and 61 shots for us. And then on top of that, a lot less fast break points. So as we slow down the pace more, look at the score as well. The first game, they had over 100 points. In this game, they had 75 points. So the second we start to slow down the pace, they get a lot less offensive opportunities. And we continue to actually dominate because of our scoring outputs that we have in a half-court setting, not allowing them to kind of get us out with like guys like Karooks and whatever like that. So now Mitchell Robinson, he's actually fully healed now. There was actually a clip that I had where he got healed and he wasn't actually fully healed. He had still one injury left to go. But right before this game, he was able to heal both injuries. And now we're going to obviously up his minutes a little bit before this one. But let's just get straight into this one. So, of course, the Nets, in typical Nets fashion, changed their lineup again because they've done that every game for some reason. But, I mean, Karooks kind of has been balling out on us, so I can't be mad at that. So, Mitchell Robinson, he gets the layup to go there, putting in our first points of the game. Now, Rudy Gay in the corner, and this 3 eventually dropped into the basket. 5-0 lead to start out here. Ntilikina going to the basket. Like I mentioned, he just got some sort of way about him being 6'7" and kind of quick and pretty agile. He gets to the basket pretty easily, so that's good. Mitchell Robinson, good put back there. Couldn't really get anything to go, but eventually he saves us. Now, look, man, if we have a 9-0 lead and that's how we're going to get scored on with a DeAndre Jordan fadeaway, I guess that's just how it's going to be. Ntilikina pull-up 3 here. Now, I don't expect a lot of that from him, but, I mean, if he's going to be left wide open like that, even though they did contest well, I mean, we'll take it. Now, on the fast break here, RJ Barrett, look at the score, 16-2, just like that. Now Randall in the post here on Claxton, he puts it up and in. So things are just going our way to start out this game. Now Taurean Prince, I don't know. I didn't really have an answer for him in this game, honestly. He was just kind of doing weird stuff that, just like every other Nets player in this series, having their own games where they kind of just cook us for no reason because obviously they don't have a lot of talent. So it's just been a bunch of players that really aren't known to actually play good like this, kind of just playing good like that. Ntilikina, good drive by him, going spin move to the basket, getting good positioning, putting the layup up and in. Terrence Ross trying to create some here, spin jump shot, faking it, throwing down to Taj Gibson. He finishes in the most Taj Gibson way ever. Now I kind of realized that we don't have a bench point guard. I don't know why it took me until now to realize that, but I sub in Dennis Smith Jr. here. First play with him, he goes to the basket and dunks it down, so he gets by LeVert pretty easily there. On the other end, though, Musa bringing it up. Ntilikina. Dennis Smith Jr. with the steal. Now, that's one thing I'll never doubt him for, is his, like, pesky type of defense with off-ball steals, but then on-ball defense, like, right here, yeah, it's just not really going to cut it. Like, I was all up in LeVert's face there with Dennis Smith Jr., and he does not able to stop Caris LeVert in the slightest. Rudy Gay gets open for the mid-range jump shot here. So we're up by 13 points. Good block there by Julius Randle. We corral the rebound, bring it down to Ntilikina, going on the fast break over to Randle. Randle in down low. It was so close, but we missed that dunk over Nicholas Claxton. Now RJ Barrett trying to create something here. I just kind of pump fake the hell out of this and put it up and in and over Dinwiddie. He was like hypnotized. Ntilikina driving to the basket here, gets the layup. Good layup there by him. Smooth play he's having so far in this game. Julius Randle down in the paint, and he just kind of goes up and over Jarrett Allen, which has been kind of rare in this series, honestly. Ntilikina for 3 once again to end out the second half, so we're up 45-34 at this point in the game. Rudy Gay 7 points. No one really with a crazy game just yet. I think Ntilikina is actually leading us in scoring at this point. Julius Randle gets just swatted the hell out of his shot right there, but Ntilikina comes right back into it, goes to the basket, dumps it down to Mitchell Robinson. So we're seeing a really good impact from Frank Ntilikina, kind of just cleaning stuff up, making good facilitating plays. And look at this. I mean, what the hell? How are you supposed to stop that? Julius Randle just puts it in even though he gets blocked. Dennis Smith Jr. to the basket here. Now this is where he suffers because, I mean, my God, he can't hit a free throw for his life. So, and he's also just not the best. So right there, 2K does their thing when you get a steal and it just doesn't work out. They just give it back to the computer for whatever reason. Dennis Smith Jr. to the basket here, and he misses that. Now I would sub him out right after that, honestly. I put back in Ntilikina because I just wasn't feeling it. RJ Barrett bullies his way to the basket. Up 55-49 right now. Taj Gibson open mid-range jump shot. That's good for the vet. 57-49 with 1:17 left to go. Mitchell Robinson, good cut to the basket off the Gibson screen. And look at that teamwork right there. They both get to take over at the same exact time. That's crazy. Ntilikina going to use it right here. Go to the basket. Take one of those weird layups that he loves to make in the paint. And now Cornette in the post. I mean, he didn't get a lot of looks this game, but I mean, if you're going to get a mismatch on Spencer Dinwiddie, you're going to take it. So we're in the beginning of the fourth quarter here, up by 13 points. And what the hell am I supposed to do with that? Ray Allen, or Torian Prince, I should say. Good play here, ran by Fizdale. Kevin Knox pops out, open right wing three, but he misses. Terrence Ross in the corner, gets by LeVert and gets to the rim and dunks over Karooks, I believe that is. I really can't tell him and Musa apart at this point, honestly, but whatever. LeVert going to the basket, blocked away by Ross with the shot clock winding down. So hey man, we're seeing a lot of good stuff from Terrence Ross in this fourth quarter. That's cool. Terrence Ross spin jump shot right there. So we're up by 8 points. Out to Kevin Knox, over to Julius Randle, and that's off. Brooklyn gets the rebound. But back on our offensive end, once again, Terrence Ross trying to create some, drops the ball. Dinwiddie picks it up, and oh boy, Mitchell Robinson just comes out of nowhere and swats the shot. Now eventually this would end up in a Karis LeVert open three, which kind of means we lost that possession. But look at this, my God. What are you supposed to do about that when you're a point guard, man? He's becoming like center LeBron out here. Now, Frank Ntilikina drops the ball there for whatever reason, just kind of dribbles into his teammate because that's cool. Nicholas Claxton hits that fadeaway, and now we're only up by 1 point. Julius Randle going to the basket. He's going to bully Karooks for the layup. So eventually, when we get mismatches like that, we always got to take advantage of them. 1:53 left in the game, up by 1 point. RJ Barrett trying to create something here. Ntilikina just get into his space for some reason, but RJ goes to the basket, finishes the incredibly tough layup. Now Spencer Dinwiddie, look at this. What am I supposed to do about that? I'm just standing up straight with Ntilikina, and he just kind of goes right around me and goes to the basket, so I don't know what to do about that. Rudy Gay here goes to the basket, misses this with the shot clock winding down. I thought he'd be able to convert it, but whatever. Karooks throws it down. Good steal by Julius Randle, throwing it up to Rudy Gay, and he's going to lob it up to Mitchell Robinson for the slam. So there's 1 minute left in this game here. Mitchell Robinson, an incredible performance. He actually hasn't missed a shot at this point. Now right there, I just screwed up. I'll give it to myself there. I screwed up. I let Ntilikina just completely get blown by. Ntilikina, though, right back on the offensive end here. Pump faking a few times behind the back pass to Mitchell Robinson for the slam. 77-75 in our advantage. Now, though, I said, all right, let me not let Ntilikina get blown by here, but then I got to take control here on Rudy Gay so he doesn't get screwed over, and well, I kind of screw him over anyways. Karooks get open for the mid-range shot. 10 seconds left on the clock. We're, of course, going to call a timeout. 77-77. An opportunity to tie the series here at 2-2 with one last shot. Throwing it into RJ Barrett. David Fizdale calls an ISO for him, as you can see on the top right there. RJ ISO 6, 5, 4. He's going to the right, to the left. Spin jump shot. No time left, and he puts it in. RJ Barrett takes home game 4 at the Barclays Center. We win both games at the Barclays Center after they took both at MSG. Let's just look at that one more time. What an incredible finish from RJ Barrett. Completely loses Karis LeVert on the spin jump shot. Hits it even though that red bar was most certainly blinking. He was tired as all hell. 79-77 final score. Once again, a low scoring game. We also were part of the low scoring though, and we were able to still take it out in the end. Mitchell Robinson, like I said, 16 points, 9 rebounds, 8 for 8 field goals. But man, I'm still shook at this point over that RJ Barrett game winner. Our first game winner, I believe, of the season. So RJ Barrett, 14 points, 6 for 8 shooting. Ntilikina also had his own 14 points with 6 assists and 6 for 13 field goals. So a great game for both of them. Julius Randle, he's always going to get his buckets somehow, some way, even though we didn't prioritize him in this game. 12 points and 6 rebounds for him. Rudy Gay, a solid game, but didn't really shoot a lot. Same goes for Terrence Ross. He had 6 points, which is honestly a good game for him at this point. Dennis Smith Jr. subbed in for a little bit. Kevin Knox and Damian Dotson both couldn't get a shot to go, but man, now that all of a sudden, as being down 0-2 with our backs against the wall, we were able to win both games at the Barclays Center and make this series one hell of an entertaining series. But that's all I got. Drop a like if you're ready for Game 5 at MSG and if you've been enjoying the series. And I'm out. Cut.